And starting this one, Freddie Peralta. What do we have on him? About to get started here. Jeremy Pena stepping in for the Rangers. And the home opener is underway. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ball. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Inside, ball two. Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ben Rice. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's inside. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out. So a man at first. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Strike two. In the dirt. The 1-2. Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That clips a corner. Smoked on the ground a second. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Marcus Semien. The 0-2.
That's out.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Nope, he held back. outside, and it's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So now it's Corey Seager. Misses again, 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
He's got it. Out number 2. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Nope. Outside.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Nathan Lucas at the plate now. That's ball 1. There's the strike. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. To third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Top of the second. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off. Ball to strike. Fouled off. He was late. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He hauls it in. 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cabrera in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's just out.
Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Mets.
Aye.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's going to be Brett Baty, and he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it.
Ground ball left side. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. And he's into second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Inside, ball 1.
Strike on the inside corner.
Ball, that's outside.
One on, nobody out. A run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here's Marcus Semien. He walked and came around to score his first time up. On the ground, Pena. One at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Pitch out, but no action. 2 runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Hey!
Inside, just missed. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
They're struggling with their timing on the off-speed stuff. Sometimes you freeze when you realize it's not the fastball, and you're stuck trying to figure out what it is. Next thing you know, it's a strike by you.
Right side, Smith. Fires over to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming. Top half of the third inning, digging in, Josh Smith. And a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped, but foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Base hit center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
The 1-0.
heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 2-1. Late with the swing there. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Late swing fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
That one pushed foul. The 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. And now 2-2. Good eye in that spot. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch way inside, a fastball. That one fouled hard the other way. Miller, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Soto really on his horse for it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Sometimes you got
that's
to
off the
fight to
plate.
get
Ball
back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Caught in a rundown now. The relay throw. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Hit hard, base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Nope, outside.
That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And up next for New York, Brett Baty. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Nope.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 on, 1 out. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two now. On the ground, right side. To Pena at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Citi Field. On to the 4th. The Mets with a new arm on the mound. Wandy Peralta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage.
Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Payoff pitch. And there's 1 down. At the plate, Josh Smith. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And it's fouled away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch. Other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Back-to-back base hits. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Low in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The Rangers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swings and misses, struck him out. High leverage. And here is Seiya Suzuki. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Luke Weaver.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that is that. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Tyler Alexander.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Soto, the next to hit, takes ball one. Right through there for a strike. Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Just missed. To the right side. To Pena, second for one and two. What a play. So digging in, Marcus Semien. On the ground to the left. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, Ben Rice. New pitcher on here, Sean Manaea.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a ground ball. On to Semien.
Out!
To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. That one lifted to left. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Corey Seager. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they inch closer. It's 7-5. Now, Stephen Kwan.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And the batter now, Mark Vientos.
Ball, that's in.
Out to short, Pena. Over to first, and there's 2 away. So up next, Nathan Lucas. To the right side, and that one handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field, top 6, Wyatt Langford. Huascar Brazoban gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. Brazoban in his 3rd season, he features a changeup, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do.
Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. He's already homered in this game. Stretches out and hauls it in. Next up for Texas, Jeremy Pena.
Drove it off the wall last time.
Runner on the go. And it looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No mess around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Base hit into center field. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Inside, just missed. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted. First base with a quick free pass.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tobias. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball, that's in.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Ball.
Low on 3rd. Suzuki over at 2nd. Rice on at 1st with 2 down. That
Inside,
one misses,
ball 3.
and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job. Back here in Queens, well, we go bottom 6. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Mets. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jose Corniel.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 now.
Inside, ball 1.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 9-6. Next to hit, Brett Baty. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air to left center. And there's one away. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. 1 for 2. Out towards right center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's Juan Soto. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Ball, that's just out.
Well, he
Yep,
gave up
that
the
ball
home
went
run
out.
earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
In the air, left side. Langford gets under it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. And a foul ball. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Just
Inside,
off the
ball 2.
inside edge.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. 1 down. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 1 for 3. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in for the Rangers. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second. Late on that fastball. In the dirt.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pitch
Nope.
misses inside.
That's inside.
And a full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. On the ground right side. Over to Seager. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Marcus Semien. Fastball is outside. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Steven Okert. Seager stands in now.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's outside. Ball one. Grounder off the pitcher. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Simeon comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Now here is Mark Vientos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There's a strike. The Mets with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This one in the air, right field. Suzuki flashes the leather on the run and catch, and that is a big first out. Nathan Lucas up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering.
Don't be surprised. All on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
So the tying run at second, and it's 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. In the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 9-8. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Pitching change here. Cole Winn.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Brett Baty will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's out.
Misses outside, and that's ball 2. Back to the mound. It hit him. And he's safe at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. That catches the corner. Check swing. He held up. And the count is 1-1.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here at Citi Field, ready to begin the 8th. Jeremy Pena stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball, that's inside.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it to first, but he beats it. Nice try defensively, great hustle, and the tying run is up. Now it's Josh Hader gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Danny Jansen. He represents the go-ahead run. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your
runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one at the knees for a strike. Baden whips it across, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Ben Rice stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss at a slider. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
A couple sliders away gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
The 1-2. And this one looks like trouble. In to score from third. Tie game here in the 8th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Higashioka stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Check swing, now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 2-1 down. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here in Queens. On to the bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
There's the strike. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. The 3-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's a strikeout looking. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first in time. Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jacob Latz.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Chopped out in front of the plate. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We go to the ninth. Digging in, number 32. Swing and a miss as he was late. So now a pinch hitter, Michael Hellman. He represents the go-ahead run. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up. Payoff pitch, and he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Next up for Texas, Oswaldo Cabrera. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 on, 1 out. And that one missing low.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Right through there for a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Here's a 2-2. That's a little bit low. Liner snagged at first. Go-ahead run is at third. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit, known for his late inning heroics. That one misses, and that is ball 1. The Rangers with the go-ahead run at third. You're the top of the ninth. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, nice play. Over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jock Peterson. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder. Number 38, Mets going with a pinch hitter, Luis Robert Jr.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jacob Junis.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
1-run game, bottom 9. That clips the corner. And a good eye there.
Outside.
That's a really good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Mark Vientos now at the plate. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball 1 there. Falling behind 2-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him swinging for the K. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. So up next, Nathan Lucas. Swinging a foul out of play.
Ball 1.
The Rangers trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.